All right, HVAC people, so I got a heat pump system here. It's a zone system, upstairs and downstairs. But when it get, I think when it get real cold outside and go in defrost mode, I have to look at the instructions. But I see discharge, air temp, air sensor is not present. This is a sensor right here. I took it out because this sensor is bad. What happened is the heating element is right here. They got that, they got it way too close. So, you got your heating element right here. And I think it's burning the sensor out. So, I bypassed it. Because once this going alarm, shut the whole system down. It won't heat at all. So my goal is, I don't think this duct, I'm gonna have to, I wanna move this sensor somewhere else. Like I said, I think it's too close now. Let me open it up. All right. So those are the heating elements right there. And like I say, my sensor is sitting right on top of it. That's not good. So these sensors are already notorious for going bad. It's an HZ322. Same sensor comes in the HZ311. The C773. So I was explaining to the homeowner. So I just put this above her stove, right in front of the aisle. The last time they had a lot of questions, so I was just trying to explain to them that they had several contractors come out here and they couldn't figure out the sensor was bad. I don't know if I posted a video or not. I think I did start recording it, but if I can find the footage, I'll repost it. But it obviously has a bad sensor. He even had an alarm right here. But for some reason, they couldn't figure out what was going on. So, but it's like, I explained to her, you got the stove, and this sensor sitting right above that aisle. That's getting hot, too close. It needs to be farther away. Because we want the discharge air temperature, not the actual heat coming from the heating elements. All right, but I'm gonna try to put it up there somewhere. I'm gonna get my ladder and see if I can put it inside the ductwork. Maybe see if I can stick my wire. Get my ladder. All right, so I turn the system off right here. Got me some thermostat wire. Stick this up through here, like so. All right. I should be able to, that's my supply right there. Return. All right, so now I'm going to fish that through there with my sensor at. So I'm gonna try to get to that duct over there. I'm sticking inside that duct. One of the supplies that's kind of close to the unit. And it says it right here also, important, do not locate the discharge air temperature probe in a duct near the heat exchanger or heat or strip heat, which can cause false temperature readings. It is recommended to set the high limit approximately 15 degrees below the furnace high limit. Some modern furnaces have low high limit setting. This one don't have one at all. That's why we use this is on. So if the discharge is used with a zone panel, make sure the correct zone panel is selected for the equipment. The HZ221 zone panel is for the heat pumps only and has fixed high limit. So 120 degrees for heat pump, 160 degrees for auxiliary heat. That's what we'll be using for the auxiliary heat. And low limit 45 degrees. HZ311, this one we use, has a fixed high limit and low limit. So this HZ311, HZ is for heat pump only and has a fixed high limit. Okay. See, we got the AZ322. AZ322 and AZ zone panels have adjustable high limit, 110, 180. All right. Assemble the discharge air temperature system by attaching the metal sensor probe to the plastic cap. All right, locate the discharge supply trunk between the bypass damper and the evaporator coil and or the heat exchanger. If a bypass damper is not used, locate the discharge air temperature sensor between the zone damper and the evaporator coil heat exchanger. All right, so I'm gonna find a spot to mount that. Look, it's showing a diagram also. It's electric, so really our heat exchanger is up here. And they pretty much have the sensor located about right here, right next to the heat strip. So we want it, I'm gonna put it down here somewhere, down flow, so we can read the discharge air temperature. All right, so this is my wire that I pulled up. So I'm gonna stick it right up in here. That'll be a good spot too, but it's farther away from it. I'm gonna put it right here though. Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this wired in. Man, it's uncomfortable. I'm gonna use red and white. Go ahead and snip this so it won't be so heavy. I have some zip ties in my bucket, folks. Alright, that should be fine though. Just give me one more over here so it won't pop out. I do want to let it be noticeable. There we go. All right, I can just go wired into the control board and that's it. All right, so I'm gonna put zip ties on all these wires so I won't hit that light. Think about just cutting this and leave this up in here. Well, I better take it. We're gonna leave it since it got a hole. But I don't wanna confuse anybody that come behind me. So I'll just go ahead and remove it. Put a piece of tape right there. Insulation. cut right here. See, they were using green and red. I like to use white and red. Stick to the G code. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. I like to use, sometimes we use brown is common, but I like to use blue for, especially in commercial, if I have 2 stages of cool. But I'm gonna use white and red right here. No, we can just cut this, but it won't be so heavy. Go. Alright, stick that in there like that. Pookied up. Cut this right here. Easy for me to take out. See what I can do to make this look a little better. Some keys to success in this trade, folks. I always try to leave something better than how you found it. So I can do the install. I'm gonna put this like right here. Not to mess nothing up. If we break it, I'm sure we can fix it. Might cost me a little money, but take that back off. Make sure we read our discharge air temperature sensor. Purge override. Yes. You can see discharge air temperature is 72. I sure hope I ain't got to redo all this. February 18th. Actually 10/19. Yep, 73. And this reading room temperature 72. So that's gonna be good. Let's see if I gotta reset downstairs. So that, 10. Alright, so the heat just kicked on. Just wanted to verify. There we good. Alright, so that was a Honeywell discharge air temperature sensor replacement for the AZ322 heat pump zone board. If anybody have any, well, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say if anybody have any questions, leave it in the comment. But more of those stories, just don't have your discharge air temperature sensor too close to your heating elements. I'd expect people. As you can see, temperature going up, so we are reading 87. I think we started off at about 72 or something like that. The sensor is reading. That's good.